Hi, my name is Yue Yu, and I'm doing the Project 3 for English 110. My instructor is Dr. Harris. The last year of my high school was so intense. Every one of us were busy applying for their dream university and both for the A-level final exam. The college application was so annoying but necessary. Choosing the major was the hardest problem I ever had. My parents always told me I need to have a plan for the future. The plan was about my major, my career, what I'm going to do after graduation, but I have no idea. I never thought of my future nor the major, because I was interested in everything, but I don't want to go too deep on them. So I don't have any motivation. And I was brainwashed by the words day by day. The harder the blame, the more helpless I got. I'm so confused. After weeks of considering, I decided to apply for physics major because I was a science student for the entire high school, and I got the best performance on physics among all the courses. So I became a physics student in Purdue University. Now here's my story for what happened in this semester. I knew physics wasn't what I really interested in, so it's just a temporary choice. I was always seeking my belonging major since the first day I came to Purdue. I wanted to dispel the fog blocking on my way and hope Purdue could show me the right path of my life. So I registered a course GS 119, and that's a course used to introduce all the majors and colleges in the university. And I asked for my sophomore and junior students and asked them for advices. And I share my thoughts with my teachers and my parents about changing majors on a weekly basis. I used every source around me to help me to find the right major. The effect was obvious. I was clearer about what every major was doing and future career choices. One day, for coincidence, I tried to utilize the DA framework which I learned from the English class, and I used the DA framework to evaluate myself. I listed few hobbies and activities I've done before from the elementary school until I entered the college. Then I tried to recall every details and steps of the things I did. After that, I analyzed what the strengths and characteristics reveals from my activity, and the analysis was so important that it that directly affects my mind. And finally, I evaluate every activity together with my strengths to find out if that could be a direction of my major. Fortunately, I made it. It all started with the small toolbox I found in the basement when I was 9 years old. And in a bored, scorching summer afternoon, I found a white and blue plastic toolbox in my grandma's basement. The box was covered with thick dust and few spider webs. I opened the box like opening up a treasure, full of curiosity and uncertainty. I never know that things inside the box thoroughly changed my life 10 years later. I saw uncountable scattered gears, 2 chassis, few wheels, and tubes of lubricant. I was shocked because I knew it was Mini 4WD, which is a kind of car model toy I was always wanted. I asked my grandma where it came from. She said my older cousin played it years ago and he didn't want it anymore. So she put it in the basement until now I found it. I opened up the box and tried to assemble the different parts into a whole car without any instruction, but only my imagination. The structure was so complicated that I had no idea where should I put those gears. But I never gave up. The more challenging it was, the more attractive it became. I did the assembling for 2 whole days, except the sleeping and eating. My mom said that was the first time she saw me that concentrated. She decided to buy me a new Mini 4WD and I bought a high-level Mini 4WD instruction handbook in the bookstore. I started to read the book and study everything about Mini 4WD. I never knew the small mini WD could include that much physics and engineering knowledge. From the fourth law to the electromagnetics, friction to heat, how charming it was. I kept making mini 4WD until high school. I even built up a mini 4W club in the school, and I also joined the club in the city. I seized every opportunity to attend the competition. My skills and experience became mature and developed. I did upgrades on the components, and that was necessary. It always requires strong handmade ability, because doing upgrades needs cutting, drilling, sticking, and even welding skills. My knowledge and skills related to engineering were widely applied to the provincial level 4WD competition, which was the first time I felt so close to resolve the real-world problem. During the competition, the test run phase was usually the utmost significant part, as the racing track was new for everyone. Therefore, the players needed to reckon on unexpected happenings and adjust their 4WD with the fastest speeds in a limited time. Working under such pressure, I tried my best to keep a cooling head and a lucid mind to do the testing time by time. And my mini 4WD will always fly out and on the track at the same turning, because the centrifugal force. By analyzing potential factors, I changed to a motor with slow speed of revolution. As a result, hardly could the 4WD move on the slope with a big angle. Then I adjust the speed ratio of the gear by replacing the torsion as 4:1. In the interior, in order to ensure the stability of 4WD plus enough battery, I release a little voltage of the battery boldly and appropriately. Although an adjusting process with much time consuming only changed little performance positively, I was intently to focus on the improvement. Luckily, my effort was not in vain. One of my mini 4WD ranked top 32 out of over 200 players in total. And I saw my handmade skills and imagination from doing the upgrading. I saw my logical and calm mind from competition preparation. I saw the team leadership from the club I raised. And I saw my tendency of making real objects and solving real-world problems. And the most important, perseverance. Do you see? These characteristics should belong to only an engineering student. I was surprised. I was so excited when I realized this, and I made a decision. I would like to transfer to engineering college. I'll be an engineering student. There was an old saying, interest is the best teacher. At the time I handed the coda form to the engineering building, I have no regret because I knew I made the right choice. That's it. Thank you.